In our bodies.
Drop it, and I'll go.
Do you search for something? Something you never seem to find it. Satisfaction? Please help me. I am searching for salvation.
What do you mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewer.
I can't talk to you under these conditions.
Moving back out and visit. Am I hearing you right?
You mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a man's voice. A cult of some kind?
They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Access granted.
If Sanabog was really Otar. He is crafty. I haven't seen any of the chemists try to steal any product.
Reminds me of that oral set. Military song.
Things are just as they should be.
The chemicals have a reaction to light.
What the fuck is Sanabog anyway? All clear. Not the fucking thing to worry about.
Might have a partial here.
What the fuck is swan cleaning?
It is good.
Tempting to try the neon. Get ready, should know it's again. Down here.
We should start following the killer.
Surprised that doctor agreed to keep working here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
They think they are so fucking smart.
How are the reactors holding up? I checked the pressure valves an hour ago. Everything is fine. They're ramping up too fast. We should slow down. People love Neon. Now it's our job to beat the man.
Who are you? How the hell did you get in here? This is a restricted lab.
A neon lab, isn't that right? I've seen what your drug does to hogs.
Maybe I should call in the guards, You can discuss the ethics of neon with them. Give me one good reason not to trigger the alarm.
For starters, because I can move a lot faster than you. So how about neither of us do anything rash just yet?
What is it you expect from me? I'm just a chemist here.
You make a product that kills people. I'm not leaving until that's no longer possible. And you're gonna help me.
Why would I help you? People have a right to disconnect from the world. To do whatever they want to their minds, their bodies. I see no reason why that should stop.
Things in Prague aren't exactly looking up right now. I'm not saying Neon is responsible for that, but it certainly isn't helping. Not me, not you, not anyone. Now, as resourceful as I may be, you know this lab better than I do. I'm asking for your help.
You're right. Recreational drug use is not the reason the world is falling apart. If anything, riding the rainbow is one of the few things still holding some of us up. Why take that from me? Why take it from anyone?
I'm not convinced I actually need your help. It's pretty obvious that all I have to do is shoot a couple of these tanks. Any monkey with a gun can do that.
You mean the reactors? You're not serious, are you? You wouldn't actually be that reckless, would you?
Why not? I'm here to halt the production of neon, sabotage this whole operation. I think my way sounds pretty good.
Your way would kill us all! Please, for everyone's sake, you have to rethink your plan. Please.
I'm giving you one last chance. As far as I'm concerned, everyone here is a criminal. Now either you're the one person willing to help me, or you'll go down like the rest of them. What's it gonna be?
Sorry. I'd rather be like the rest of them. Better than being someone like you. He's here to destroy us! No, please! Someone has to stop this! Ah!
We did good work here.
Don't let him get away! I need to escape! Who will do something?
Who was the fucking thing? I never did anything to you.
I have money. Do not kill me. No! Please! God!
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Put that away if you want to talk to me. I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That should not be.
We'd be dead if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I've never been more afraid in my life. I thought those police drones were the end of us all.
Those goddamn drones have been hunting us for 3 days. Finally thought they'd given up. Been quiet since last night, but I guess they were just fucking with us. I didn't know they did that. My name's Paulina, by the way.
Adam.
Thanks for helping, Adam. I know we should have run, but Romero said to stay here and wait. So, you're a friend of his? Do you have some news?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Romero, he's this cop. The only good cop in this entire city. He's helping us get out of Praha. Told us to wait down here, but we haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Christ, right now I almost wish I was back in Golem.
You were in Golem City?
Out of the frying pan, as they say. We were staying low, thought the worst was behind us, until the Dvali scooped us up. We got sold to a mining camp up north, and we were on our way when... I don't know what happened. Someone... started shooting at the truck. One of the other girls we were with was killed, but we managed to get away. We got hidden, stayed safe, and contacted Romero. Cut to now.
You should get out of the sewers. Sooner or later, you're gonna take a wrong turn and get hemmed in. It comes to that, the drones won't even have to aim.
Drones or Dvali? We'll be dead either way. Might as well see how far we can get, right? Listen, just because we're staying down here doesn't mean you need to. The door over there is a shortcut to the surface. It's useless to us, but the code is 5398 if you're interested.
A rat! Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh! But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. But I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
Who are you talking about? Who are the people inside the gate?
They are the outcasts, the illegals, the weak and the frightened. We found solace in him, something worth defending. But it was not a choice.
If it wasn't a choice, then what was it?
The Pied Piper was a rat. His instrument was invasive. The others cannot hear it, but I can. The signal. I was too close, and now I'm too far. But you will see through him.
Let me see if I got this straight. The Pied Piper led you down here, and the Pied Piper is a rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together, because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Wisnik could use some help.
Stranger, he should not be.
Outside is not one of us.
Do not look at him.
You will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard. Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... Man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Wisnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that. I didn't come here to jeopardize these people. That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. Get away from there! I may not be able to keep you from snooping around, but I can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you abhor the violence. You're safe here with me. I promise.
Don't
There's
disturb.
nothing I won't do to keep you here and safe.
There are questions. You must not ask.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know.
Wonderful.
More.
We won't push you aside for your augments.
I can help you with something, yes?
I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. You used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, the evolution of stage hypnosis intensified through technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his endgame in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind, with way too much control of the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his source transmission through a series of emitters that use targeted neural oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying. These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now, I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. Someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes. But promise you won't hurt him. Please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay, then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come. Come to me. Shh. Pa, 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 pa. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through them?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
Right here in the city.
Get out of here, Spike.
Something wrong?
Ty máš vlastní frontu,
Děkujeme za
plechovko.
spolupráci během stavu nouze.
This fire might freeze to death.
Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
Handle faster. Hold out. You can do this.
Viznik could use some help.
Fight fighter is a rat.
Good people don't go up there.
What is this? That other place. The place we were never really part of. It belongs to them. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Pablo, look at me, Pablo. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones. Can you all feel it? We are becoming someone else. Not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will. You are not your permit transportation. You are not your outdated documents. You are one of us now. We are versioning humanity. That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more. I may not be able to keep you from snooping around, but I can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you abhor the violence. The storm has passed. It's over now. Close your eyes. Open. And feel free of the violence. You are not your permit classification item. You are not your outdated documents. You are one of us now. We are versioning humanity.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Upstairs is eternity.
Can you all feel it? We are becoming someone else. Not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will. Get away from there. It's a capital G garden, Martha. With an ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever. We will go to great lengths to protect what we've created. You'll stay here with me. I promise.
Stop this! We didn't want this here!
I thought you were forced to.
We are becoming someone else, not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will.
Sleeping is a symptom of the troubled soul. The ladders are there.
Good people.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Good people don't disturb rituals.
It's the first time in my life that I belong.
Welcome to the next.
I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Be content to explore.
He is a creator of worlds.
Richard must be left in peace.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones.
Upstairs is eternal dark.
Not my style, man.
Can you all feel it? We are becoming someone else, not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will. Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones.
Garbage.
Here is all we have left. A scrap of sewer. They control everywhere else with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make it here wherever we want it to be. Here can last forever.
Upstairs, the world of death and gravity.
It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Here is all we have. You need to stop this poking around.
Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
Get away from there! What are you up to? you up to?
This is what happens when the outside world tries to creep in. Nothing I won't do to keep you here and safe. The skeptic. He continues to cloud the room with questions, with doubts. He contributes nothing. He may say nothing.
I'm gonna say a few things whether you want me to or not. We got a lot to talk about, Richard. Now that we can finally talk.
Why have you... What is it that offends you so much about our attempt to construct something better?
You mean your attempt to control people? Amplifying your hypnotic techniques with some kind of social enhancer? Keeping people from talking back, from questioning you?
I don't think you understand. Please. These people want to be here. We need each other.
You must have realized how sick this was, to subjugate people like this, to enslave them to some vision of you as their master.
No. Deep down, they knew what it was. I didn't seek anyone out. Didn't advertise. You're wrong if you think this was some kind of mind control.
It's not far from it. You were able to silence me to keep me from doing things. You've been portraying yourself to these people as some kind of god.
Who do you think they are? There are no missing persons reports. I didn't rip them from warm meals and bamboo linen. For those who wander the sewers at night in search of answers and alternatives, this is as good as it gets. No more hiding, no more running away, no more feeling abandoned. They need me. They need somewhere to feel welcome.
And the ones you don't welcome? Those who try to question or resist, like Visnik, like me? You have no problem rejecting them, threatening them, installing gun turrets to ensure they can never pull back the curtain.
The guns exist only to protect the ideal. Even the most peaceful communities must be prepared to defend themselves.
This isn't a community. It's a magic trick. You've been hypnotizing people, selling them on some fantasy of what you wish the world was like.
He tricked us? I don't understand.
None of it meant anything.
Please, don't leave. He can undermine me all he wants, but he can't change what it's like up there. The decommissioning, the segregation. They will round you up and catalog you. They will do worse!
People need to be guided. Now more than ever. All these things you're trying to run away from, trying to pretend away, no one should have to face them alone. But this isn't guidance. This is just replacing one totalitarian nightmare with another.
I went too far.
He preyed on us.
By a few thousand miles, yeah. And it's time to turn around now, Richard. Time to shut all of this off.
I don't understand. How could we be so foolish?
We had no choice. Everything was meant to be
in a world of brutality. I believe in what we were trying to do. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you.
Brad kept pressing him.